What do you think of Izanami now that we finally know what it's meant for? What's up, fellow Naruto fans? Allsman17 here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Naruto Manga chapter 584. No, not 584, I mean 587, my bad. But, basically this was a great chapter. It really improved from last week's chapter. It was a great chapter. It came back really good. Like, I was surprised. I didn't think this chapter was gonna be I thought the chapter was gonna be kind of like the same, like last chapter. You know, kind of repeating itself, kind of. A little thing might change, but actually, it was a completely different chapter. I enjoyed it. I give it an A. But basically, we finally know what Izanami was meant for, like what it was created for. So, first, let's get what this chapter started with. Now, this chapter started with basically Kabuto is not really fighting Itachi right now. He's like in an illusion. So, like, you know how you have somebody that genjutsu and like they kind of knocked out, so they're like this, but like they envision or imagine something that they're fighting you. Like, you have them under a genjutsu that they're fighting you. Basically, Izanami's making Kabuto believe that he's fighting him. So basically, he's in an eternal loop, and he can't escape until he realizes who he really am and all the mistakes he did, and take the blame for what he has done. So, and basically, Itachi explains to Sasuke about what Izanami really is, like what it was created for. And basically, you know, the technique Izanagi, how that technique you can escape from reality, or like you can escape from reality, or either like escape from reality, like escape your fate, like that you cause. Like, if you cause a fight to break out and people are saying, oh, he did it, get him, you can escape that reality and turn it into an illusion. So basically, Itachi explains, once you do that, you get ignorance. Like, the user, the Uchiha, the person who uses it, like, after you keep using it over and over and over, even though you'll get blind in one eye, sacrifice that, you'll still get ignorance. Like, you'll be ignorant, like, you know, like that kind of thing. Like, you feel like you're unbeatable, like no one can stop it, like you're on top of the world. Like that. So basically, Izanami was created for that, because in the day basically happens is Izanami, how you escape reality, you cast that upon the user, because the user keep using it. You know that they keep using it over and over again. Izanagi, you use Izanami on them, and basically they can escape until they realize what they did, or claim that what they did, and handle their fate. That's what basically Izanami is, which is pretty a cool technique if you think about it. I know last week I kind of was hard on Izanami, but you know, I like Izanami now. It's a cool technique once you think about it after Itachi explained it. But now after that, we got to see basically Sasuke. After Itachi explains that, Sasuke yells at Itachi, which is like, why are you helping him? He's nothing like you. You were perfect. Why are you helping Kabuto? And Itachi's like, I was not perfect. I don't believe perfect exists. None of us are perfect. I made mistakes in my life. In fact, I doubted other people's power to make myself look powerful, just as Kabuto made himself, took other people's power as his own. So I was like, wow, like, for here, like Itachi said, basically saying, look, I'm not perfect. I was never perfect. People thought I was never perfect. So, cause you know how everybody was saying, oh, he was a prodigy. I mean, he was good and great, but after all, none of us are perfect. Itachi would admit, I'm not perfect. None of us are. I doubted other people's power to make myself look perfect. So it was a pretty good chapter. Oh, then like we got to see Kabuto. Like, Kabuto was going crazy. Kabuto was like, oh, how I'm in this. I know what you want to do next. you'll use cartoon. Like he's in a Genjutsu, so like he's going crazy or Izanami. So basically at college he's like, why, like what mistake did I do? All I ever wanted to be was be perfect. Find out who I am. What did I do? All I wanted to be was acknowledged. And like they showed a bunch of pictures of him from back when he was a kid and getting older, and like when he first started turning to Orochimaru, he was like this, you know. And like he said, and Chachi said, your first mistake was you should have known your own power instead of taking people's own. Claim your own power instead of taking somebody else's power, which was great. But that Chachi told him, which is true, that all he had to do was take his own power and become more with it. Do not try to steal somebody else's power. And now, basically, if you remember from the orphanage, how he had Kabuto had that brother, the one that was like, oh, why, you don't have manners. You remember that chapter? Basically, he is back. Yes. And he might come because you see him, he's healing somebody like this in a war, and he's talking, he's like, yes, after this war, I want to go home and see my brother. And he basically tells the ninja, I live at the orphanage. And then he sees him, he says, I hope he's home this time. I hope when I go back, he's home. And he shows Kabuto and says Kabuto. But I would really like to see that, because now we have to see one of his people from the orphanage that he knew. And the chapter ended. Sorry, that's my phone ringing. I want to get there involved with the video, but basically this chapter ended with basically Itachi saying, "Now I'm gonna end Edo Tensei." Now this was a great chapter. Now next week we could see Edo Tensei end, or Kishimoto could be just trolling us, people. But I would look forward to seeing next week's chapter. It was a great chapter. I gave it an A. Comment, tell me what you thought about this chapter. What you think is going to happen in the next chapter. Like the video and give us some feedback on my review. And subscribe. I appreciate it if you subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you.